4 burgers, 1 man. Which burger will conquer all?
So, today we'll be rating South Africa's fast food restaurant burgers. And obviously, the first one has to be Steers.
The original king. The first Steers opened up in 1960 in Highlands, North Johannesburg, and they have been voted South Africa's favorite burger for 20 years. Interesting, right?
Okay, so Steers said we can't record inside, guys. I don't know why, bro, but it should show you that this is not sponsored by anybody. This is my full review, and me and my boy actually spent our real earned money. So let's go into the review. So, for 50 bucks, this is what we got at Steers, right? We got a burger, we got chips as well for 50 rand, which is like, for me personally, I think it's kind of little. So, we'll start with the burger, obviously. Cameraman, you ain't eating shit, my boy. You ain't eating shit. So, like I said, guys, it is quite a small burger, bro. You know what I'm saying? But if at least it must make sense. Do you get what I'm saying? So, it is quite a small burger. Yeah, that's fire. That is fire. Wait. Yeah, bro. Okay, my ratings for this burger, yeah, in terms of presentation, it's nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying? It was wrapped, so you couldn't really see a lot, but I like the fact that it wasn't messy, so I'd give it a solid 5, bro. You know what I'm saying? For texture, my gosh, it was amazing, bro. I won't even lie, yeah. But I think they could do better. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give it a solid 6.5. And then for taste, this is where they got me, bro. This is where they got me. You know, this is where they convinced me. I'd give it a solid 7.5 for taste, bro, because there's a sauce here that's just doing things to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's doing things to me. I'm saying it's doing things to me, right? So let's go over to the chips, man. Nothing too crazy. I like sauce, dog, so let's get that sauce in there. With the chips presentation, none too crazy as well. Nothing that wowed me. So I'll give it, in terms of taste, I'd give it a solid 6.5. In terms of texture, because it is crunchy, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got that right. Some of them are crunchy. That's what's throwing me off. I'll give it a solid 5.5 actually. And then for presentation, nothing too crazy as well. I give it a solid 6, bro, because it wasn't nothing too messy, but give it a solid 6, yeah. And just like that, we at the second restaurant, McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Founded in 1948, McDonald's is the world's largest restaurant chain and toy distributor, serving roughly around 68 million customers daily across 100 and more countries.
We got it. Once again, rating based on taste, texture, presentation. Right? For presentation, bro, nothing too crazy with the chips as usual. And then let's look at the burger, bro. It is a bit like messy-ish, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is a bit messy-ish, but we'll give it a solid 6.5, bro. You know what I'm saying? I might be a bit biased, guys, because this is like genuinely my favorite. But yeah, anyway, let's get into taste, bro. Chips, obviously. Anyway, let's get to the burger, bro. We'll get a close-up of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? For the price, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So we spent 79 rand on both of these, right? Which is not too bad, but it's still a bit pricey. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully the taste is worth it, bro. Yeah. Yeah, my nigga, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, for sure. Texture, bro. 110%. I'm giving them a solid 8, bro. Like I said, it's one of my favorite. For taste, I have to say, still my favorite. The sauce is amazing. Let's give it a solid 8, bro. I told y'all I might be biased to it a bit. You know what I'm saying? This is my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Chips, we'll give them taste. We'll give them a 7. Texture, we'll give them solid 6. And then, yeah, presentation, we already said that. Nothing too crazy, so we'll give it a solid 5, bro. Nothing too crazy. They didn't do anything crazy. So, yeah. Hello. And just like that, we're at our next restaurant. I'm about to rock Yo Mama.
A not so normal origin story, as it was founded by a former Spur franchisee. The first restaurant opened in Randburg 2013, and it was built on the concept of not normal, right? And has grown over 100 plus restaurants, including international locations in Australia, Namibia, Kenya, and the Middle East.
Okay, so we basically got the same burgers and chips, right? And we spent 120 Rand in this. Bit of expense for me, in my opinion, but I hope it makes out in the taste. So, you guys know the 3, guys. Taste, texture, presentation. Presentation, I won't even lie, boy. I won't even lie to you right now, dog, right? Look at that. Look at that. I'll give them a good 9, bro. I won't even lie. I'm impressed with the packaging. The chips is the same. It's always the same with them, bro. Like, it's always the same with them. So we're not going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Still the same. I'll give it a good 6. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to the taste, bro. Like, we start here. Okay. A bit different to what I'm used to, right? But I think there's something that they're working on there. I won't lie, they're cooking, boy. So, in terms of texture, we'll give them a good solid 7. In terms of taste, give them a good solid 8, bro. Because they haven't put in sauce, so they cooking, bro. Let's go to the burger, boy. This is the type of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get in there, bro. Look at the cameraman. Anyway. Just a moment. Texture, I'll give it a solid 8. 8.5, bro. Nah, this is up there, right? Give it a solid 8.5. Taste, so far, the best we've ate, right? I think it makes up. The price, I won't lie, bro. It makes up, you know what I'm saying? So, give it a solid 9.5, bro. I'm impressed. Boy. Maybe it's because they said we are reviewing, ne? But it's a show, ne? It's cause of that, ne? Yeah. But anyway, yeah, bro. I'll give it a solid 9.5. Even the service was great. So it did take a bit of time, but the service was great. So it was different from the others. Here we didn't fetch it, they brought it to us. Yeah, different levels. But anyway, 9.5. Taste is amazing. So yeah, let's go to the next restaurant. The last restaurant, yes, it's the man. Get it? Because he calls himself Burger King. I know what I did there. Let's move before they start kicking us out.
Founded in 1953 as Insta Burger King in Florida, the Whopper, which is what they are famous for, was introduced in 1957. A fun fact you didn't know about Burger King is that it has a different name in Australia. In Australia, it's called Hungry Jack's because the name was already trademarked according to the travel.
You know why I'm wearing a crown? Because I feel like a king. Because we got unlimited drinks. Like, that's the one thing I love about this place, bro, is that you can just mix it up. Like, but anyway, onto bigger things. So here we've spent 76 Rand on burger and chips, right? Which, to me, I think this is the first restaurant we've come through, and it's a bit reasonable because of this unlimited thing they have here. This unlimited thing they have here. So You guys know it's obviously the three most important thing: presentation, texture, and taste, right? So when it comes to presentation, bro, I don't like rating presentation of chips because everyone does it the same. You get what I'm saying? I can go quietly. Let's go to the burger, bro. Nice and big. That's why I say this is very reasonable for 76 rand, dog. Like, the burger is big. It looks a bit dry here and there, but okay, it's fine. Know what I'm saying? So, go to chips. I got my fries salty. Let's go to the burger, boy. Let's go to the burger, boy. Know what I'm saying? That is good. So, chips, when it comes to like packaging, like I said, I don't like rating it. We'll give it a 6.5. Give it a 6.5 out of 10. Texture, a solid 8. A solid 8. Because I like my shit salt. And the texture was just giving for me, you know what I'm saying? But nothing too crazy. Taste, we give it a solid 7.5. Nothing too crazy as well, you know what I'm saying? The burger on there. Look at this baby, boy. Look at this baby. Taste, we give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. Texture, I mean, it's a very good, bro. But it's a solid 7.2. Yeah, give it a 7.2. And then for packaging, the packaging was like a normal burger. Presentation was like normal, right? So we'll give it a solid. We'll give it a 6, bro. Like, it's nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying? It's not what Rocco did. Like, with Rocco, bro, that's different. But yeah, that is my rating. Yeah, man. And yeah. And there you have it. A very successful review. Yeah, this was the last restaurant. So we did what we had to do. These are my ratings. You see right there? Those are mine. Until we meet each other again, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. And comment down below which restaurant would you like me to visit next. What would you like me to try out so that we can try that out? You know what it is, bro? Yeah!